Well, let's talk about the big movers in terms of both price action and volumes yesterday. Hormaz is here with that list as always. Hormaz, take it away.
Good morning, Prashant. And earnings reactions, more importantly, earnings casualties were the ones that dotted yesterday's trading session. You can't not talk of Wipro, RBL Bank and IDBI Bank. All of them saw significant price action in yesterday's session. Wipro was down almost 8% and delivery-based selling worth almost 1,600 to 1,700 crore in yesterday's session. You saw almost 7 crore shares traded on Wipro. The 20-day average is only 70 lakh shares. Even for RBL Bank, 2.5 crore shares were traded, almost 4 to 5x its 20-day average. And for IDBI Bank, the numbers were higher than its average volumes as well. Even on the delivery front, almost 50% of Wipro's trading volumes were marked for delivery. Same, almost a third of RBL Bank's volumes as well, close to 80 lakh shares. For IDBI Bank, almost 90 lakh shares were marked for delivery. So, a delivery-based selling seen in all of these names in yesterday's trading session. An outperformer yesterday was Jindal Saw, is an earnings reaction as well. The top gainers on the Nifty 500, the biggest single-day gain since January of 2020. The stock before in the last 9 sessions has declined in 7 of them. So this was one of an outlying session yesterday. Volumes on Monday were the highest on record for the stock. Almost 12.5 crore shares were traded yesterday. The 20-day average is just 12.5 lakh shares. But out of those 12.5 lakh shares traded, 12.5 crore shares traded, only 79 lakh shares were marked for delivery. Here, the 20-day average is around about 6.5 lakh shares. And the stock, though, has been an underperformer, still down around 40% from its 52-week high. And the other outperformer in yesterday's session was JSW Infra. And after the management's guidance, it was only the second day of gains for the stock in the last 10 trading sessions. The biggest single-day gain since March of last year. Volumes were the highest since May of last year. Over 1 crore shares were traded yesterday. 20-day average of just 10 lakh shares. And out of those 1 crore shares traded, 25 lakh shares were marked for delivery. The 20-day average being around 6 lakh shares. The stock made a 52-week high of around 350 rupees, down around 22% still from those levels.
Take a break. Hormaz, thanks very much for that.